All right, everyone. Welcome back to day 3 of AI Week with REALIFY Brand Your World. We have some new guests joining us today. So very briefly about REALIFY. REALIFY is a real estate training program that helps agents create a memorable and trusted brand through capturing the curious, because true marketing captures the customer with empathy and service. So agents are going to learn how to market their real estate business through their brand identity, promise, values, and more. With the strategies they put into place, they're going to learn how to lead generate without feeling like you're lead generating. So that's the whole point around REALIFY, creating a memorable brand and loving what you do. So today we're going to talk about ChatGPT again, and we're going to learn how to create engaging blog posts for your website. If you're using Command has a really great new feature now that allows you to create blogs from scratch. And we talked about SEO in a previous class, and it's on that replay link that I dropped in the chat. So watch the SEO class and you'll understand this a little bit more. But if you're able to create your own blogs and your own content that way, and you're able to put it onto your KW website, then that's going to increase your SEO. That if you're churning out new stuff every couple days, which sounds like a pain in the neck, but not with ChatGPT. It's very, very simple. We're going to show you a few different ways that you can do that. But first, Leslie is going to show you one of the ways to generate a blog post using ChatGPT. So Leslie, I enabled your screen sharing.
Awesome. Let's get into it. Are you guys excited? So I wanted to share just an idea with you all, especially when we talk about, like Jason did, immersive marketing. This is huge for you guys because I know that you have so much time in your day, and this is where we get really excited about leveraging ChatGPT to write a blog for you. So as I know that we're like in the fall season here in Colorado, I know that Oktoberfest actually already happened. And yet, if it were a few weeks ago, I could have written a blog through ChatGPT about Oktoberfest and Highlands Ranch. I don't have to do the research. I don't have to go and think about the words. I don't have to go and look up what they're offering. All I have to do is write in here, check it out, write a blog for October. I'm with you, Nick. It's hard to type and talk.
Yeah, it's really hard. So just
Yeah.
type and then talk.
Yep. Okay. So write a blog for Oktoberfest in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. What? Look at this. Check this out. The crisp autumn air, the sound of laughter and music, the clicking of beer stains, the aroma of bratwurst in the air. I'm already sold. Can only mean, oh my gosh, I can't even keep up. One thing, Oktoberfest is here. Check this out. And then it goes through the basics about Highlands Ranch Oktoberfest. It's an annual event that brings a taste of Bavaria to the picturesque community of Highlands Ranch. Isn't that amazing? So what we're going to teach you today is not only can you just ask AI to write a blog for you, but you could also like copy and paste this into your Command website as well if you want. Keep it simple, and it literally took me maybe 30 seconds, underneath 30 seconds, right?
I love that's so good. That's so good. And you could just, create all sorts of amazing content, not just about real estate, but about things that are happening in your area in terms of events.
Yeah. And I just want to offer here that this is your clipboard. So all you have to do is click that and then paste it to wherever you want to place it. Paste it and place it.
Love it.
Okay, that was it.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. All right, so I'm going to jump in here real quick and show you guys a bunch of stuff. Now, you have to understand the stuff I'm going to show you. You have to upgrade your ChatGPT to the $20 a month version. So you can't, I'm going to show you how the plugins work. You can't use the plugins unless you're paying for ChatGPT. And I'm going to tell you, like, it is so worth it. It's so worth it. Okay. So just upgrade your account, $20 a month, and you can use all these plugins. So when you upgrade, you'll see this no plugins enabled. And you want to use ChatGPT 4 too, by the way. So you're going to click on the plugins, and these are the plugins that I've downloaded already, but you'll see a plugin store option. And when you click plugin store, there's literally thousands of different pieces of technology that work with ChatGPT. Look, a lot of them are not that good, but I've gone through them and I've picked out several that I think are going to be very useful for you guys as real estate agents. So like one of them is called one of them is called Show Notes. So Show Notes turns podcasts or YouTube videos into quick summaries and finds specific info and highlights key points. Okay, so I'm going to use a video as an example, and that video I'm going to use is one of my favorites. Let's just pretend that I'm Ken Posick. One of my favorites is Ken Posick's video about the 10 things that you might not have known about Celebration, Florida. Now, if I were Ken, after I made this video, I would turn it into a blog. So I would have the YouTube video in my blog with the summary of the video under the blog. So I take the link from the video on YouTube and I just drop it into ChatGPT. First, you have to enable that after you add it. And you got to click Show Notes. And then you'll see the icon at the top. And it's going to give me a summary.
Ooh,
There we go. Retrieve the transcript. So it's just taking these bullet points from the video. It's pulling out the things that it feels is important. So let's let it do that. You got to let it run its course. I'm probably going to be about 10 points. So if you made a video about a neighborhood or a local business or whatever it might be, and you put it on YouTube and then you added the Show Notes plugin, it will be able to do this for you. Okay.
so amazing.
So now I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to copy these notes. I'm going to press copy. Then I'm going to open up a new chat. And I don't want to use any plugins. So I'm going to unclick the plugin. So make sure it says no plugins enabled. And I'm going to say, use the following information and create a blog create a blog from it or a website. All right. Then I'm just going to go down here and paste everything that I don't want this. Would you like more detail? Okay. You can, and then I'm going to click go. So then it gives it a title, Celebration, Florida, unique independent community with a touch of Disney magic. And then it's going to just turn it into a blog for you instead of the show notes.
Incredible.
Yeah. So, don't do this with other people's videos unless you get their permission. But if you do, you can do it with your own videos if you have them. Create the show notes, get the bullet points from show notes, and then copy and paste it into a separate chat and tell it to turn it into a blog for you.
So amazing. We had a question.
And then by the way, and when you add it to your website, you put the video on top and then the blog underneath.
Yes.
And, yeah.
So it ties it all together.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Pretty sweet, right?
So sweet. Off topic. Somebody wants to know what Amazon Finds is.
Oh, I haven't used it yet. I just downloaded it to see what it does.
Okay, go check it out. Go explore it. There's your answer.
I'm assuming it helps you find products on Amazon. I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Um,
Okay.
and then Sandra has a question. If you are new to AI, what are 3 things you use AI for, and how often? Thank you.
What we're doing now,
Yeah,
all of it.
all of it. And you can watch the replays this week because there's definitely more than 3 things that you can do.
Yeah.
And it's so easy and so quick.
Okay, the next thing I found that I thought was cool, and it's not like it's evolving. I think it's going to get better, but it'll definitely help you. So let's open up a new chat and let's use a plugin that I downloaded called Top Hat. Top Hat is specifically for real estate information. So give me real estate housing stats for Clarkston, Michigan. Okay. So it's going to then use Top Hat to get the info on my area. Here we go. Here's a local housing. So property count. I don't know if this is accurate, honestly. Like you have to check your MLS.
Yeah, that is the one thing you definitely want to
definitely
check.
check your MLS.
Yeah.
Some of the info may not be wrong, like maximum 8.75 bathrooms. That might not be correct. But I would definitely, but a lot of it looks right. Like this looks right to me. Estimate, a median estimate price. Okay. So it adds all this stuff together. So check this out. Then I'm going to just take all this and I'm going to open up a new chat and I'm going to say, take the following information and make a blog post. Because putting just bullet points of data on your website isn't the greatest. So it gives you a title and then it gives you a cool intro nestled in the serene landscapes of Michigan, Clarkston. Obviously you want to edit that before you put stuff in your blog, but it just kind of like breaks it down in a easier to read way.
Mm-hmm.
And I would obviously go through and edit some stuff. Even if you have to edit some of the numbers, the way it's written is definitely better than I could ever have thought of putting it together, especially taking the stats and making paragraphs around the stats is such a huge leverage point. Isn't that cool? That's pretty sweet.
It's amazing. I love it.
So that's
and
called
it just
Top
makes
Hat.
you look like a local expert.
Oh yeah, for sure. And imagine,
you just think about all those areas that you want to do business in.
Yeah, imagine like sending something like this to a prospective buyer.
Right. Yes. That too. Yeah, you could do so much with this.
What do you guys think so far? This is pretty awesome to leverage. I mean, I'm digging it.
And what's the cost for the upgrade for ChatGPT?
$20 a month.
$20. That's cheaper than so many other things.
Okay. So for the Canva. So when I chose Canva, I didn't realize there was a cap on it. That's weird. So yesterday I typed in, I'm a technology trainer for real estate agents focusing on AI. Please make a banner for my YouTube channel. So when I typed that in, it then gave me a bunch of different YouTube banners that are similar to kind of like techie looking styles. Then I asked it, oh wait, that's not the one. Yeah, that's the only one I have right now. So if you ask it, oh, here's the other one I did. Oh, it's right under it. I'm a real estate agent and I send out a monthly email newsletter to my database about market updates and new listings. Please find me a blog banner for my email. So if I want to send out an email newsletter, it then sends me banners in the Canva categories that fit a real estate style. So you just click on them and it brings you to that specific banner. And then you can edit it accordingly with your brand colors and your logo, etc. Can you see that
Yep.
when it goes to Canva? Yeah. So instead of sitting at Canva and searching through all the different real estate templates, you
Oh my
just
gosh.
tell Google,
Yes.
you just tell ChatGPT what you need, and then it just gives you a whole bunch. You can ask for as many as you want too. I didn't ask for any certain amounts, so it only gave me 6, but you could ask for 20. You could say, give me 20 blog banners or email banners having to do with real estate. And this is the best. I love it. I think it's
I
so
love
cool.
it. And I mean, think about it this way too. Like, even if you did get a cap on the usability of this, you could still use all the templates in Canva and just add a different house or change the colors of the templates. And you can literally use those templates over and over again. You
Oh
know?
yeah, totally. Well, you're going to want to, once you choose, here's the thing. Let's go back to branding. Once you choose your banner, like if I'm going to use this, you're going to want to use that banner for every email newsletter. Don't change the colors,
Mm-hmm.
right? But don't change the way don't change the actual banner. Change the colors to your business colors, but use the same banner. Okay. Now, what I also wanted to show you was, can you see my screen, the Google?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, let's say we're writing a newsletter. Let's say we're sending out a newsletter. I'm using Bard because it's a little more up to date when it comes to things that are happening like right now. Okay. You can see the Bard screen.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to tell it to do something.
And while he's doing that, I know there's a couple questions in the chat. So Roxanne, there is a free version of Canva. The only downer about that is that you don't get all the stock images. So when you go to the pro version of Canva, then you get access to all those stock images of homes and things like that. So that's really nice. And then you get like access to nicer templates, and a way to also create a team in Canva. So if you have an admin or a team member that you need to leverage, you could share those templates with them. So I think it's for sure, like Matt said, 100% worth it. I use it often, and same with Nick. It's so easy and nice to use.
All right. What I've asked Bard is, I said, I'm writing a monthly email newsletter to my database about real estate stats, parks, and events happening in and around the Montclair, New Jersey area. Please write me a newsletter that I can send out next month, August 2023. So we all sit down at our MailChimp, and we all, so I see this, right? So there's other drafts. I like this, but I don't like all the bullet points, but that's okay. We can fix that. Let's look at what it's saying. So my mother's on the call, so I don't know if these stats are accurate, but if they're not, obviously you can go into the MLS and change them. That's the easy part. Parks, events. I love this. This is so cool. You want to make sure that this is accurate too. Make sure that these festivals are actually happening. And then you can look at other drafts. So view other drafts. Okay, so this is a little different. It's more of like, it's less bullet points. It looks like it's less bullet points. It has different events and areas. And then there's a third one. So it gives you 3 options. That's another thing I like about Bard. It gives you 3 options. But this is so great. You just copy and paste this. But obviously check the real estate stats and check to make sure that the festivals or the events are actually happening.
Your mom says not totally accurate, but some good stuff.
Okay. So what's not accurate? The stats?
Price point is way off, she says.
Okay. They're probably getting that info from Zillow, so it makes sense. But you can easily change the price. But the fact of the matter is, like, it does 99% of the work for you.
Yeah, it sure does. Well, even the formatting too is is also nice. You know, you could
Yeah.
change it up or just keep it the same.
Yep.
I think the formatting part for some people writing that out is just so timely.
I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have. Do you have anything else you want to add?
I think that was good today. Is there a cost for Bard? No, Bard is free.
No, Bard's free.
And you have to use a personal Google account. The KW account doesn't work with Bard.
Yeah, you got to use an actual regular Gmail.
Yeah.
Does it work internationally? You know what, Kate? First of all, I love that you're in Belize.
Oh, hi. That's amazing.
I'm assuming just try it. Go to google.bard.com and test it out.
I would assume so. It looks like we have a digital hand raise. Phil, it has his digital hand raise. Hi, Phil.
Hey, how you doing? Awesome.
joining
Thank
us.
you as always for your wonderful information. The spectacular team. I'm finding I was using Bard here in Vancouver, BC, in Canada.
Nice.
And when I pull it up on my computer, it says it does not right now, but it does on my Bard chat on my
It does
phone.
what?
It doesn't work on my computer. So Bard
Bard
doesn't work on his desktop.
Doesn't work right now.
yeah, it did before.
Oh,
But
sometimes, like ChatGPT goes down once in a while too.
no,
And
it's not working in Canada.
Oh, it doesn't work in Canada at all?
Yeah. No, it was working in Canada, and now it says it no longer does. But
interesting.
It's working on the app.
Wow. Okay, that's
My phone.
strange.
So they were releasing it slowly, as you know. So that's just that. The moment it doesn't.
Maybe they need to. I don't know. Maybe they're doing some update. But try. If it's still working on your phone, definitely knock yourself out. But how about ChatGPT?
Yeah, no problems on any version.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been finding that also, as you know, the Bard gives me so much more current and local information.
Yeah, that's for sure. It does.
Thanks.
You know what I wanted to show you guys real quick? If you're using Command, I'll show you how to get into your blog capabilities.
Oh, yeah. I forgot we were supposed to do that.
Yeah. So real quick, if you want to use Command for blogging, which I would recommend because it's pretty sweet, go into your home, go into your dashboard and go to Consumer on the lower left-hand corner. And then it's going to say manage my website. So you're going to click edit my website. And then it's going to bring you to this dashboard here. And you're going to want to click on blog post. And then this is where you just start to create. So like if I went here to this blog I wrote that I quote unquote wrote, about Celebration Florida. I'll just copy this.
You'd also remember, Nick, you could use that clipboard copy.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Little icon too. Yeah.
I like to do things the hard way.
Yeah, I know.
And then go down here to the body and drop it in there. And then on this side, you can zoom in. It's hard to see, but you can kind of see how it looks on this side. You're going to want to go in here and like edit some things, but then you can also add images. You can add video. I've only done this once, but you can add video. I just don't remember where that is. Adding the video.
So this is for the new website, everybody who's wondering. Websites did update last week, and you can go and change that inside Command, inside the consumer applet, and you just follow the prompts, upgrade website.
Yeah. Well, when
the
I
disclaimer is that the custom pages don't come over to the new site. So if you do have custom pages, just know that.
So this is the blog that I created with a video that we made years ago, and then just in some info about Montclair. So that's how it would look. So go ahead and knock yourself out with that and experiment. All right, sweet. Anything else from that you guys have that you have questions on? Questions, comments, concerns? What'd you guys think of AI week? Did you learn a lot about hacking the content creation world? It's all about content creation. Oh, there was one thing else I wanted to show you guys. Sorry. Oh my God. Let's say you go to either Bard or ChatGPT, and you're like, I want to make a video, but I don't know where to start. Okay. You could ask Bard or ChatGPT to write a script for you. So let's ask it. Make a video for Instagram about local parks and playgrounds in and around Bloomfield, New Jersey. Please write me a script that helps me, tells me what to film and say. The video should be no longer than, because it's Instagram, 60 seconds. Here we go. Let's see the magic happen. Okay, so it's not telling you the names of the parks, which is interesting because sometimes it does, unless I view on the other. Oh, it does. See, that's interesting. So the first draft doesn't have the name of the parks, which I think is interesting, but the second draft does. And the third draft doesn't either, but it does break it down with your script. Now let's see what ChatGPT does with this information, because sometimes I like to compare it. A lot quicker.
Oh, yeah. It is a lot quicker. Transition. I like how it's adding transitioning in there too. Agent facing the camera. That's cool.
Hey, guys, in case you didn't know, you need to face the camera.
Smiling, but it even says smiling. And I love that because sometimes it's like you forget to smile and talk.
This is cool because it doesn't, because you can choose the park, right? Like it leaves it open for you to choose the park. And then it tells you like what kinds of shots to use. And you can use B-roll footage. I like to use a program called Descript, DESCRIPT. But anyway, if you're into fitness, we got you covered. But anyway, it helps you write a script so you don't have to think of what to say, because a lot of people don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Now go execute something. Implement.
Yeah, I'll have this recording up on the YouTube later today. And we hope you enjoyed it. Spread the word on REALIFY. Also, guys, I can't stress this enough. If you want to continue to be on the calls, then you need to register for the October REALIFYs right here. It's a different link. So grab that link, register for October, because it's not the same link as the September calls. All right, I'll email that out as well, but we're glad that you guys have been on here and you're enjoying it and getting some value. So we'll see you next time.